Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. Hello, guts. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Where's my Unreal? I'm all right. Got a bit of a headache, but because of work, but otherwise I'm fine. Hey, Cluster, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Happy pre-Friday. I'll be honest. I don't know why I don't like pre-Friday / Friday Eve, terms. I don't know why. I think it's just because it reminds me that it's not actually Friday. So like, why should I celebrate? It's not Friday. Yeah. For you're good, I'm actually looking forward to Monday, which is a weird thing to say. And the reason I'm saying I'm looking forward to Monday is because Monday is a day off for everyone on the team except me. And you might be wondering, why are you looking for a day off then? Well, that's because I get to have a work day with no meetings at all. And that's and I don't have to check emails pretty much at all. And that's just amazing. No meetings is just I can just work. As an artist level person and not a management person, not having meetings, it should be the norm, but it is what it is. What do? I work in a virtual production. I make environments. And today I had to deal with Niagara. And dear God, Niagara tutorial people. God. Maybe it was what I was trying to find information for. But, say it's not good would be an understatement. And, yeah. Hello, Jared. Hello, Shrill Duck. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Love your PCG content about you creating buildings. I'm glad you enjoy it. Why would they want you to work? Don't they want to pay you for not working? Well, I had Monday off. I'm in Canada and they're in the US. That's why they're taking Monday off this one, and I had Monday off this week. Because Monday this week was a Canadian holiday and Monday next week is a US holiday. That is why. It's not that they're like, oh yeah, send this guy on a different, you know, this guy, one guy doesn't get a day off now. And I'm fine with this. Either direction is good for me. Either I have the day off, which is good, or I get no meetings, which is great. I win either way. Don't they pay you to go to meetings? Yes. But I hate meetings. I enjoy my work. I'd rather do work than sit at a meeting that I have no business being in. The majority of meetings I'm in, there's no reason for me to be in them. Just straight up. You should move to a country where next Monday's also off. You mean to the US? Hey, holy crap, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So they want to pay you to not work. I mean, basically, but the problem is, the problem is, right, is I'd rather work than be in meetings. Hey, Shasta, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Good morning to you, hologram. It is 6:40 p.m. here. You're waking up a bit late, I think. But yeah, meetings aren't useless. Meetings, I think, for artist level positions, as in not supervisor, not management, not production, right? None of that stuff. I don't think artists should be in 99.99% of all meetings. Now, production, supervisors, all that, different story. But even supervisors, I don't think need to be in all meetings. Supervisors should have meetings with artists, and like production should have meetings with supervisors. But like production / management should be the one dealing with like all that, like a lot of the stuff. And then just sending like an email or like here's what needs to be done type stuff. I don't know. I always hate meetings. If I'm ever told I have, if you ever told the words "if you want to," I never will join a meeting ever. If you give me a choice of any kind, I will never join a meeting because that means I'm not required. Why would I join it? Yeah, they're productivity sink, absolutely, because you're not productive. Because you're like, oh, meeting's coming up. Oh, let me, go use the bathroom. Let me get some water. So now you're killing time before the meeting. Then you have the meeting, and then like it takes you 30 minutes to like get into the swing of things. And so like that 30 minutes, it's kind of wasted. See, it kills so much. And if there's multiple meetings in a day, you just get nothing done. I think businesses have it all wrong. They have wrong people in meetings and the wrong people wasting money. It depends. Not always, but yeah, I've definitely seen that. Really depends on the workflow. Like agile system is daily meetings and is important. Well, here's the thing, Gus. Does it require everyone who is there? Right? Because let's give a scenario. Like, there's 5 environments being worked on. Everyone doesn't need to be there for all 5 environments. This is not the scenario at my work, but I'm just giving you a scenario I've been in. Where like multiple environments are being looked at, right, by management at one time. Not at one time, but like one after the other. And so they bring all the artists in to get feedback on that thing. But like, why? Instead, if you're going to bring them in, only bring them in for their part. And if you don't do that, then the thing I would want is production who's there already, or whoever who's there already takes notes and sends the artist the notes, and then they just take care of those. And then the artist just continues working. It's the most productive thing, in my opinion. But again, it depends on the person, right? Some people like meetings because less work, they get to do this, and you know, get paid. Basically, I like doing stuff. I like getting shit done. A previous employer told us to feel safe leaving meetings if we showed up and we didn't need to be there. But then why were you invited to begin with? Bi-weekly is best for spontaneous one, like where you need to interact with someone in another team. I mean, it depends on every scenario, of course. What are we talking about? Meetings. I don't know how we got into this topic. Oh, we got into this topic because I said Monday I'm going to have no meetings, and I was happy. If it's one manager and multiple artists for 5 environments, I think should be 5 meetings, but I can see a manager scheduling 1 meeting for all instead of... Yeah. So that even in that scenario where it's 1 manager and 5 artists, let's say, or for like usually on those calls is like 10 managers, 30 artists, and 5 environments. So the notes don't even all, like, it's not like you listen to one person, like only they're giving notes. It's like some just, you know, it depends on everywhere. I've worked at a place like that, which is why I'm giving that scenario. Where like, okay, then everyone figures out what do they want to do. Like how, like one person might change their mind. It's like... Free pizza? I wish we got pizza. That's me. I only won 1 meeting. I was required to go, and then they wanted me to be the head speaker. I was like, no, this is my only meeting I'm going to. Oh, that's yeah. Do you want me to present? If I have to, I will. Do you want me to be at a meeting? If I have to, I will. Otherwise, let me stay in my unreal world and just do stuff. Anyway, enough of that. Right before the stream, I was browsing Reddit. By browsing Reddit, I really usually just open my homepage and see if there's anything new, like within the main thing there, within like really the first like 3 or 4 things. And I noticed something that said, there was a fab, something about fab. And I thought I'd share in case you guys haven't seen this post from 6 hours ago by the Epic staff. Apparently, a fab creator recently published over 41,000 AI-generated assets in a short time frame. They overwhelmed the system they have for managing and surfacing content. just wanna just let that sink in. Just let that sink in for a moment. A single person wrote a bot, basically, to create AI-generated work and publish it to Fab. And this confirms there ain't no review process at all. And my thing got reviewed to hell and back when I tried to upload it for whatever reason. Like, I don't understand Fab. I genuinely don't. Because on one hand, they're like, oh yeah, you can't have copyrighted stuff. But on the other hand, what is all the AI being trained on? They're being trained on copyrighted work, which has been proven. So I wish Fab would just say no AI and call it a day. Yeah, if it was AI generated, it would go through so much faster. You're right. And when I saw this, I just like, I facepalmed. 41,000 plus AI generated assets in a short time frame by a single creator. Single creator. How did they not have a system be like, oh yeah, that seems awfully a lot for a single person to be creating things. Anyway, I just want to share that. Because I saw that right before the stream, and I was like, "What the fuck?" just like, "What the hell?" Let's go. Like, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, it overwhelmed their system. One guy using their overwhelm the system. That's what happens when you allow AI generated stuff, because you just, yeah, anyone can do this. I could do, well, I mean, I'm not smart enough to do this, but like I can find someone to do this for cheap, where they can just, because what you can do is create an AI generated image and then use another service to create the 3D model for the set AI image, and then upload all of that with the thumbnail and everything automatically to Fab. How long has Fab been out? When Fab released in October last year? Yeah, let's say October. So it's been out for about 7 months. Right? I assume they didn't start right away. Let's say 6 months. So we're looking at, if it was within the last 6 months, that'll be an average of 228 posts per day. They don't have a system that flagged that. That's still crazy. I mean, even if I give them the benefit of the doubt and make it 7 months, and the number's a little lower, that's not gonna be that much lower. So, like, once a person, I think, is uploading 10 a day, it should be looked into. Not 200 a day plus. Because if you're uploading 10 a day, then I would, like, maybe they're migrating it from somewhere else and putting it onto their shop. Cool, totally fine. And they just have a big library. But I would check. Like, why? Because normally, most people don't upload 10 things a day. If they're doing legitimate, stuff. Anyway. Just, again. Found it kind of funny. So I brought it up. Now. Here. There's some people that can do 10 models a day, but not many. Yeah. But this is the question, right? That you got to ask yourself at that point. As a marketplace, not like you have to personally ask yourself, like as a marketplace, you have to decide what is the minimum quality level you want on your store, on your marketplace. Like, there needs to be a minimum, right? Because otherwise, what's to stop me from spawning a cube at origin and then uploading another cube 0.01 off, like move to the right as a separate asset? Yeah, that's different. And then doing the same thing again and again and again and again. What's the quality? Right, there has to be a minimum quality mark. We're like, okay, no, we cannot take this. But I don't. That needs to be figured out. If it wants to be like Google Play Store, do nothing, let review system decide. Here's the problem: the review system's garbage for Fab. You don't see reviews until someone reviews it 5 times. So if you upload a 1-star product, you're guaranteed at least 5 sales before someone realizes it's garbage. What kind of shit system is that? If you could upload a scam, and I've heard that the Fab report system is really bad, so, and it'll take 5 people paying money before, and you won't even see a 1-star review. Review system is garbage in Google Play Store as well, but at least it's for everyone. Like, you can get 1 review, I'm pretty sure, but maybe I'm wrong on that one. So last night, right, I was trying to figure out why this wasn't working, and then I realized that I was trying to compare a flipbook to one of these, which is an animation sequence, right? It's an animation sequence. So obviously they didn't match. And so I went to a site that told me, do not click allow, this site is dangerous. Which makes sense because it was a documentation page for PaperZD. And we all know documentation is the devil. I understand why Google wanted to protect me from visiting this website. After much deliberation, I decided to click advanced and allow this time. And I went into the devil website and I looked at this documentation. And then I found that you can do get current anim sequence this way. So I can compare what I need. I was going to originally ask on the Discord, but being the person that I am, I'm like, I can't bring myself to ask somebody for something if I don't do my due diligence. And actually look it up myself. And assuming I can't find it, then I can ask other people. Mostly because I don't like talking to other people, so that's kind of the main reason. But now we have the current animation sequence, which we can compare with the original animation sequence, because we can get current attack animation sequence, and we can use that and compare the two. And theoretically, this is what we want to do instead of this. And this gets us what I wanted, which was basically making sure that we're playing the animation sequence I can... I mean, I can do both. This is fine. I was gonna say I can just check if it ends by this being the wrong thing, but it's 0.02 seconds. I mean, that's a 50th of a second, to be fair. I could just do this. This is fine. I think this is fine. We're gonna double check this on the hold attack as well. And then hopefully we're good. Hey, I hope you guys have had a lovely day otherwise. Hope your Thursday is going well. It has been pretty warm here, which does worry me, because technically speaking, it is 58 degrees outside, and my air conditioner has been blasting all day. And when I say my air conditioner, I mean my window air conditioner, because my regular air conditioner can't keep up. So, and the reason I'm worried is because if this is at 58 degrees, summer hasn't hit yet. Hey, Marcus, welcome in. How's it going? Doing well. You hit Niagara every day? I hit Niagara today because I had to do something what I thought should be relatively simple to do, but the tutorials for it were lacking, to say the least. And I say today, I mean, I started last night. It basically took me 7 hours, no more, 7 hours today, like 10 hours of work to do something that should have been super simple. All I wanted to do was have particles follow a spline. Right, so you just spawn something and just follows the spline. But I want to have it with random offsets. So if you spawn like 20 of them, they'll be like all around the spline, kind of moving along the spline. And keeping the offset, right? That's all I wanted. It sounded very simple to me. Because like in blueprints, I'm like, okay, all I do is, you know, follow the spawn, the spline point, and then I just, every actor, I can just add an offset and I call it a day. Niagara's not like blueprints, and the tutorials are bad. There's also AI tutorials, which are also bad. And unfortunately, the ones I was looking up were AI tutorials at first, because that's what came up. So, yeah. That's how it is. You'll have to see Niagara Falls one day. I think my mother has seen it. I think my mom has been to Niagara Falls, because that's on the East Coast. I think Niagara Falls, you could see from the US side and Canada side, right? I hear that Canada side is prettier. Yeah, you can see it from both sides. But apparently it's prettier from the Canadian side. I haven't seen it. Personally. Yeah.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
I'd like to see it, but not something I would go out of my way to see. If that makes sense. We'll test this after the ads. I wouldn't fly to the East Coast just to go see it. But if I'm in the area and there's no good games out and I'm really, really bored and the power's gone out and I can't even use any electronics, then maybe I'll be forced to go outside if the sun is not out, but it's also not raining. And in that scenario, then I might consider going and seeing Niagara. So high chance, clearly. You're not flying to anywhere to see anything? I do not like flying. It's just water falling from a rock. Not much to see there. No, not only that, Marcus. It's water falling from a rock onto another rock. So what's the point? It's just keep it on the rock. Why are you doing all this extra work? Just keep it on the rock. The same result, right? Water, rock, water, rock. Extra time between. Seems like a lot of extra work for that water just to still stay on a rock. It's working. It's working correctly. You can see false and then true at the end. I wasn't paying attention to actually getting hit or not, but that is working really well. Okay, so now I want to see if I change the way after attack to 0. Oh, real quick, just side tangent on Niagara. Sorry, real quick. Because doesn't matter. Because no tutorial that I saw showed this. There's this scratch pad, which I don't fully understand, but you basically get and set some variables. You can get user variables, but whatever. If you do anything here, like if I don't know, just get a float here. Whatever. Normally, everything else in Unreal, you hit compile and save, and that's cool, and then it does everything for you. If you don't press this apply scratch button, yeah, nothing's gonna change. Do you think any tutorial that I watched that showed this told that? No. No. I spent hours trying to figure out why my stuff doesn't work. Trying so many different things. Because of this one button. That no one was like, make sure you hit apply scratch. Here's the thing. The reason why I say this is a big deal, and like you might be thinking like, oh, well, you don't tell people to compile. When you hit play in Unreal, it auto compiles. So you don't even need to hit compile technically. But this doesn't do that. Why is that the way it works? Welcome to E that don't do stuff the normal way. Right? If I have, like, you know, if I just get whatever, right? It's not compiled. I hit play. It's compiled. And it's all fine, right? It's like, oh yeah, this is fine. You know, there are 4 different empty for that. Yeah, I saw there's 2, which is completely empty and then not empty. So when I was following a tutorial, that was a mess as well, because like, why does mine look different? Like I said, I hate Niagara today. Also, why can you not use I wanted to use user variables inside of that graph thing that I just pulled up in Niagara. I was like, I just want to use a variable in on that graph, but you can't plug in user variables. So to create, I had to create a different kind of variable and use a user variable to on like a previous section to set that variable to then use that variable. It's like, why? Just it's like, why do I need to make a variable for my variables? So many things that UE does differently, and I have no clue why I think UE dev are on something adding new functions. I think new functions are great. I think consistency between all those functions is very important. Because if you look up like the skeletal rigging animation, like animation blueprint, I don't remember what it's called, for procedural animation. Right, all those nodes are different. They're called different things, even though they will do the same thing. And I think they should be all called the same thing if they do the same thing. Personally. Maybe I'm the weird one. But I feel like if something does the same thing in the same program, it should be called the same thing in the program. Again, maybe I'm the weird one. Okay, well, it works. I'll set this back to 0.2. Yay! Figured it out! This is what I need. Okay, so we have pull this up. We got this going. Oh yeah, the small laser. I think I got the small laser working. Now delete it and start over? No. I'm so big on reusing things and like keeping things, like reusing past things. I have a big material system that I developed that I have like on my own personal computer. That I'll just like, oh, I need to have like a noise over time. Instead of remembering how do you create that, I was like, copy, paste. Cool, it's already set up. Let me just tweak some things that I need or don't need, and then cool. I'm very much about like just reuse it. See if that small laser actually works properly. Let's double check that. I don't remember what was working. Shit. Run! Nope, ran too much. I ran too much. He switched sides. Okay. I think I already see a small problem with his AI. Oh yeah, I want to increase the chance of that laser attacking also. Why is that where it came from? You know what? I don't even care. After all that. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. One for the missile barrage and small laser. And then the regular attack will be slightly lower. That'll be 1. So 1/3 chance for everything. For now. One thing I'm noticing is one here. This is a player greater than 600, but it is random. Movement range is 750. If I change movement range to 900, it might be a little bit better. Laser time! Laser time! Is this too far? I think that, you know what it is? Wrong one. I think he's chasing me. He's doing chase player, which means because combat range here is 900. That's why. 1500. Let's see if this works. Why does this have a problem? Oh, you know what it is? It's because chase group is here. It chases until combat. Combat activates. And you know what? I can check for enter conditions. I can check if the player let's get distance to player is less than, let's say, 1000. And I'll transition on a failure to combat movement. So theoretically, he should then move closer. He's not moving closer. What happened there? He stopped. Why is he standing? He's just Is it a Mexican standoff? Is that what it's called? When just two people just stare each other down, basically? Why he no move? Why he no move? Strafe has a problem. The problem is with Strafe. Okay. Okay, so we know where the problem is. So, the problem is here. And what we probably want to do, aside from moving the camera so you guys can see, I might want to change the number of points dynamically. So, let's promote this to a variable. QS circle point count. Because if it's if the radius is super high and you have a certain many points, the distance becomes bigger that you need to do or go through. And this is based right now. It's based off of So theoretically now, in this combat movement, I should turn this up because movement range is 900, so I probably should do like 20 points. Let's do like 16. More? Just double check. Okay, more points isn't helping. Why is it failing? I put 100 points into that circle. Put 100 points. Why are you like this? It's fine. Everything is fine. Minimum distance. If I say like minimum distance 5. Well, and max distance we get a get math float. Circle radius. Why am I doing get math float? It's just doing math. I don't need the math. It's not random. I think I was meant to do random here. Oops, wrong button. I think I wanted to do random, not this. So I need to actually use these and then put them into a random. And then use those. So we can fix this. So the first one, Minimum will be param. No, the first get math float. The second one. What's the second one? It's supposed to be. We have the radius, and we have what is the other one we're setting? Max distance. I mean, max distance can stay as the full radius. It's just, yeah, it's doing extra math, but I mean, that's fine. So I can do this and compare to, I mean, that. Movement range here. And then you guys that are complaining, now we can go off of get random floats, get random float. Now, would you look at that? He moved. Okay, I need to change his idle and stuff. Because I think his idle, his idle's 2,000. Whoops. Idle should be like, I don't know, 5,000. I really, he shouldn't be idling at all. Let's put idle. 10,000. But now he'll go immediately after me without me doing anything, right? So this is all good and all, but it's not. Why is he not attacking? Let me increase the chance of him attacking. I'll do like 0.85. Actually, it'd be, you know what? It'd be easier if I did. I wish I could give this. I wish these numbers worked a little differently. Like, I understand you add all the numbers up and then divide by however many you have, right? But I wish I could just be like, see them all as percentages. Be like, okay, give me a 20% chance of this one. And I know, you know, I can go in here and be like 0.2 and then make this one 0.8, right? And then that's, but if I add something, right, it doesn't auto-opt it. So that could be, I get it, but I guess my mind doesn't work this way. Let's do 0.6 and let's do 0.4. 40% chance to attack. 60% chance to wonk. Is that gonna be fine? Gonna attack? Oh, you know what? Because there's, I think it's just in this phase, it's like this. In the next, in the new, in phase 2, 3, they'll have more attacks, so it'll be a little bit better, I think. Okay, so let's assume that's fine. Let's assume that is fine. Now, because we have increased his combat range, that means once we get him past 90%, there should be a higher chance of him oh, you know what it is? Okay, so I think I realize what I want. He's chasing me, so he's technically not in combat range anymore. Okay? He's technically here. And I think when he's in phase 2, I want him to potentially shoot a missile barrage still. So this one's like children, or no, we'll go children at random waiting by utility. Okay, this one is going to do missile barrage. Actually, I just need this here. So we'll just give this a utility of 5. Let's give it a value of 1. Let's give this one a value of 1. So 50-50. If this needs a 1 for cooldown, then make sure he has the tag. Phase 2. And then I'm gonna say on failed, go to the chase player state. We're still in the next one, but just in case we had more. So theoretically now, when he's chasing us, he should potentially shoot missiles now. Please shoot missiles. Oh, you're not in phase 2. Is that 90%? There, now you're definitely 90%. X, okay. Okay. Why does he like move around? Okay, we need to fix that. So I think we need to do a stop active movement. For missile barrage. So that hopefully will help keep it in place. Definitely over 90%. Alright, say over, I mean under. He's not doing it. There he goes. Oh, here he comes. Okay, so now from a range, he will do that. Good, good, good. I wanted this. Fantastic. Now I also remember when I transition to between not between phases, but like when I do the roar to do the 360 attack, we need to make sure that if there's a attack arrow on the ground, that we remove it. I remember that bug from yesterday. And that should be a really simple to fix too. You know, because the air conditioner has been going now for a while, I haven't heard music at all since I've started using the air conditioner again. Because normally the music is very quiet where I am, and the air conditioner is pretty loud. It's not that the air conditioner is that loud. It's loud. It's more so that the music is usually very quiet. Like, it's just like really background noise for me. And so, yeah, an air conditioner in the other room is. It's also loud because it's not like a built-in air conditioner. Hold on, I can find it. It's one of these. Okay, so it's technically like a moving one. It's always on high. Highs here. And it's just in the other room. So this is not, that's why, because I have like air conditioner in the apartment, like the built-in one, and it's not good. And so I had to buy this because it was that bad. Is it good enough? For my one bedroom, yeah. This one's 10,000 BTU, if you're curious. Yeah. So without this, in the summer, my room would heat up on the really bad days to like mid 80s. Which is brutal. When outside would get to like maybe 70. It's purely because of the sun. The sun being just directly into my apartment just heated up. So this was like I had to. This is what you're gonna buy, chat? I wish. Let me show you the damage. It's just, this wasn't a cheap thing. Well, money well spent, I'll be honest. It's just too hot otherwise. If I had my own place, like one of the first things I'd probably install in my own place is blinds that like fully block out the sun and the heat. Because of that, That would be the first one. But the blinds are just really bad in this apartment, as you can tell right there. Right, that's through blinds, and those who have been here for a while know that on sunny days it's real bright, even on the walls there. Get enough channel points to have me buy you an air conditioner? You would need a lot of channel points. Unfortunately, channel points are brain cells and not dollars. If it was dollars, it might be easier. It's cold where you are? Well, heater's easier. Just buy a blanket. Or 20. Air conditioner is miserable. I hate I hate the heat. Actually, unfailed, go to next state. Change this to next state as well, makes it easier. Hopefully this doesn't mess with things. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give this a separate cool... Wait, why does this not have a cooldown? Oh, because this doesn't have a cooldown because it's... Oh yeah, it does. It does. It's here. Missile barrage, chase. Small laser, chase. You have an air conditioner in your room? I think you pay $300 for it. If you want for a single room, that's probably enough, honestly. The thing is, I'm trying to cool an entire apartment. It's a one-bedroom apartment. It's not like a massive apartment, but it's considerably bigger than a single room. Yeah, but for a single room, you can probably get away with a $300 one. Is going to be plenty. Because you saw, mine's $500 Canadian. So if you're talking US dollars, then mine's like 400-ish or 50-ish. So yeah. All the heat goes to your room, even the heat at the neighbors goes to your room. Oof. Sounds terrible. Okay. I did not add the gameplay tags. It's phase 3. You have a heater on 24/7, so called your... Yeah. I do too. Wait, why do you have 24/7 though? Why did you turn it off? I can't imagine leaving my PC on overnight. I mean, occasionally, like, I absolutely have to for a long time ago when I was like rendering and stuff, and I hated it every time. But like, I turn this thing off every night because why would I want a heater at night? An extra heater at night? Even if it's idling, it's extra money to throw out just because of electricity, if nothing else. Like, I can't know. I'm not turning that shit off. Like, if I go out, I will say, if I go out and I'm gonna be back within around 2 hours, I will not turn it off. If for some reason, God forbid, I go out for like a full day, I will turn off my computer at that point and then leave and then turn it back on when I'm back. Or if I'm like gone, if I know I'm gonna be gone for like 3-4 hours, I'll turn my computer off. I don't want to pay for all that electricity or whatever. Anything else that could happen during that, no, just turn off. Now, I don't pay for water in my apartment, so I don't care if the water gets used up. But electricity I have to pay for. Oh, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I freaking put him against the wall. I couldn't run around him. Hello, the Dark Dragon. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. As an Unreal VFX artist, how dare you? Make good tutorials and put them on YouTube for Houdini, and I will take it all back. That's all you need to do. It's a very simple ask. If there's good, wrong way, wrong way. Okay. That's working. Okay, no. So he needs to face towards me when he does that. Unfortunately, you don't know. So did I say Houdini? I keep saying Houdini. I mean Niagara. I keep saying Houdini when I mean Niagara. I know both about. Well, actually, at this point, I probably know Niagara a bit more. But should put up a tutorial just about how to save Niagara. Look, I've watched some Niagara tutorials. I got a course on the one website that people get courses on that I forget the name of. And I didn't watch it all, but like I got, I think, a third of the way through it. Never got to the part that I needed today. But the point is, the tutorials are bad. Like, okay, here, let me show you what the problem was. Okay. So I just searched UE5 Niagara follow spline. Okay. This one was technically above it. Okay. So first of all, I want you to hear this.
To particles position.
AI.
And press apply button.
Okay. AI. Then this one had me put the scratch module on particle spawn, not on particle update, which means this didn't work right at all. The other tutorial, this one.
As seen in the video.
It's AI. Again.
Next, we create a spawn particle.
The problem with these tutorials isn't even so much that it's AI voices. It's the fact that they don't explain anything. That's the problem with these. They don't explain. There's another one. There's one like here, where he like this one's actually a person, and he like explains stuff. And then he's like, oh yeah, and then also there's this giant thing where he's just like, oh yeah, let me just show you the nodes, and then just goes through. For a beginner, I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. I don't know what these are. I don't know anything. Clearly this is not for a beginner. But then none of these are then, because none of them explain anything. That was my whole thing. It's like, I just wanted to understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, kind of thing. And maybe I'm just too used to the way I like to do tutorials. Maybe I'm the problem. Hey, Stormer, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Think about tutorials you follow that it don't work. You have to find out why it works for them and not you. A lot of times for those kind of things, you just have to look at the comments. Depending on, like, if you look at really small view tutorials might not have it, but like big view tutorials usually have the answer in the comments, because usually somebody asked the same thing and then it was answered. Not always, but there's a higher chance of that happening if the tutorial has high views. I need a... I need a face towards player option. I need an option to face towards player. And hold attack. And the other one. And basic attack. I already have set active rotation. Wait, I already do this. Wait, it does this. So then why was it... Oh, I don't do this on basic attack. Why don't I do this on basic attack? Well, there's the problem. Never mind. Ta-da! Oh, that guy's great. If you need AI tutorials, he's great. AI behavior tree tutorials. I should specify. Wait, hold on. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong guy. I'm thinking of a different Ollie. Am I? Yes, I'm thinking of a different guy. Wait, am I? No, I am thinking of the same guy. Yep, same guy. Yep. This guy. He's great for AI. This is actually what I started with originally. Now I'm using state trees, but this is the AI series that I used to get started with AI for this game. Now it's completely different. It's changed entirely, but good. What has he done recently? Let's see. Interaction system. Use the blueprint interface and do whatever you want. Just interaction system. Cool. Spent an hour trying to figure out why your game won't save, and it was because the slot names were slot 1 and save 1, so they weren't communicating. Ah, yeah, they'll do it. That'll do it. Hey, Grigori, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Run! Crap, run! Ah, shit. Oh, stop it. Okay. Shoot your laser. Run. Okay, run. What we'll do today, finishing up the AI for this guy. We're setting up the faces. Well, I say finishing up, but maybe not. I need an audio cue on that one. Why isn't he facing towards me? Also, he's not a... Oh, okay, I found the problem. Okay, I found... So, I made it so what he chases... Wait, it says at random waiting by utility. Does this not have a utility? It does. But if it failed, it would do this. So the chances of it doing the chasing were lower. Okay, do the chase. You've even looked at notes many times. For some reason, your brain register save 1 and slot 1. Hey, it happens. My recommendation for that kind of stuff is to set it as a variable and then just reuse the variable everywhere you need to. That way, you just set it once and you don't have to think about it again. He doesn't need to face you to destroy you. True. It'd be sick if you do voxel with these spells. I mean, it'd be cool. I'm not a particles guy though, but that definitely would look cool. Run. What? Okay, I don't like that he attacks twice. He attacks twice because of this. Let me try. Try that. Hello, Kool-Aid Jimmy. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Do I remember you? I remember the name. If you were to ask me when specifically you were here last, I couldn't tell you. But I forgot. I'm supposed to be chicken laser. Forgot. But see, like, if I forget how my own game works. Don't run up. Okay, good. You were making a tornado. Ring a bell. Honestly, no. I'm not gonna pretend like yes. Okay, so now he's moving around as well. Good. Why does he not face me? Or does he? Shoot the laser. Laser, please. That is not laser. Laser, please. Okay, statistically speaking... Oh, god damn it, he shot the laser when I wasn't looking. I would not recommend going to 5.6 on any projects while it's in preview. Wait for full release. This is 5.5. I need you, like, up here. Oh, god damn it. Why not upgrade to 5.6? Because it's a preview version. Things will change. Things can break. There could be bugs. Don't update to alpha or beta versions. Are you using neural network and Q-lurching agents with AI? Considering I don't even know what that is, probably not. I'm using state trees. He only doesn't face you during the missile attack. That's fine. He'll face me during the laser attack. Why doesn't he face the right way during... Using 5.4? Yeah, I'm using 5.4 at work. But we're starting to finally go to 5.5. Thank goodness. So like on a project that I think is starting up, or started, I don't know. It's so early on, you could be considered either. It's finally 5.5. You're 5.3? You're missing out on really cool, especially PCG stuff in 5.4. 5.3 PCG is painful. 5.4 PCG is actually like, oh yeah, we got stuff now. We got usable stuff. Obviously, newer versions got stuff too, but 5.4 I think was the biggest jump for PCG. Why is it like that? I don't know why it's like that. I don't know, but it's fine. Okay. I think for now, we could say it's fine and start working on the next phase. Because we got the phase 3 is here. Because of assets and fab, I hope you realize that you can import 5.3 assets into 5.4 and 5.5. By the way. Of course he shoots me from off camera. Dodging that is difficult. Oh, you know what I think is happening? Hold on. I think I might know what's happening. I see him shoot me again. Shoot me again with the laser.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
That is not the laser. Come on. No, yeah, there's a very high chance for like blueprints as well to work on newer versions as well. You go to the drop down button and yeah. Yep. You can import older versions into newer ones. No problem. If that's the only thing that's stopping you, then yeah. Like some Megascan stuff are 5.3 and earlier, or potentially like 5.2. You can still bring them into the newer versions just fine. You don't even need to like create a new project for that. When you import it, it says, hey, there's no compatible versions. Select which version you want to try importing. And you specify like the newest one. And then you get them in. Most things will come in. Yeah, blueprints might have a problem, but there hasn't really been big changes in blueprints that would break things between versions. And there's a chance, but it's not like the nose got changed up. Yeah, you can fix it up. It usually will tell you if there's a problem. I haven't done it too much, but from when I have done that, like I haven't had it complain about like disconnected nodes or anything. Usually it comes in just fine. Usually. So next one is Booster. So Booster is an interesting one, right? Booster is the ability where he becomes a projectile himself, basically. So let's set that up. Let's do phase 4. Same as before, but let's duplicate this. And Mr. Rocket. This one is, I believe, is a state tree. Oh, no. Is a state main. And we want to do a homing booster. That's what it is. Okay. So, let's test this. I'm going to give the other ones a chance of 0. And I want to see this attack. Well, I'll give it the ability to attack as well. So we need to get him to 50% and then go. Can you make a server for fun? What do you mean make a server? Like make a game that has a server? Yes. You can do that in any version. Okay, after this, it should be homing booster time. Honestly, booster rocket sounds better. Come on, do it. Do it. Do something. Yeah, he did the melee attack. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. He did it. Wait, did he do it? I wasn't. I looked away in chat at the one moment, of course. There. That was it. He did it. And I fell off. Oh no. What's going on? Why do we have errors? Like a dedicated server like you can do in 5.3. I'm not sure what you're talking about, so I can't comment. Is like 5.4 better than 5.5? That's why you use 5.4? What's better? How is 5.5 worse than 5.4? This needs to be invalid. These. What was the other problem here? None to. Oh yeah. Same thing. Just the 5.6 preview? Yep. I did that. At least for the BCG stuff. I didn't look at the other stuff. How are you finding it? You enjoying it? Let's duplicate you. Throw you over here. I need also gameplay tags. Copy. Oh, I didn't change the I didn't change the cooldown name. That probably was the reason why. Greater than 600, phase 4. Yeah, this is all fine. And on fail. Go to Chase Player Save. You've been loading pre-shaders for 30 minutes? Really? That's not good. It definitely didn't take me 30 minutes for that, but I guess it depends also on your hardware. You can get blend space to work in 5.4, not 5.5. So that's why I use 5.4 better. Blend space, I mean, as far as I know, nothing like that should have been removed. There might be a different node or something you need to look into for 5.5. That might be all you need. So, I would Google it. I think you can do 5.5. 5.5 has great features. Back here. Do not. Why are you not attacking either? How to sub? You don't have to sub. You can follow. Following is more than I can already ask for. Follow on Twitch, sub on YouTube. Both are free. Anything past that is just icing on the cake, and other way. Okay. So now, booster rocket, please. For homing booster. Damn it. Wait, why is he still using that? Did I not turn it off? Okay. Oh, this is at range. Got it. Makes sense. If I stay closer to him, he should do it. Eventually, he should do it. Oh, there he goes. Okay. So that was it, which is he becomes a homing bear. He should have eventually like some thruster in the back of him or something as an effect, which would be cool. I have to hit him, otherwise he'll hit you effectively. That's the boss's HP. Does it work for you? That's why he probably said it's your problem. Maybe. You won't know unless you look into it further. Okay, so that's all fine. You are fine. Are we good? I feel like I want him a little more aggro. I'm going to change it to 50-50. Hopefully he'll be a little more aggressive. Keep in mind, his health right now is not what his health is going to be. His health is intentionally right now 10 times lower, actually more than 10 times lower, because I need it for testing the phases. So don't mind his health and how many hits it takes for me to get him down. Yeah. If I put his health back to normal, the testing of the different phases will take way too long. Yes. I'm gonna let him hit me. When he does that next time, bam. You know what I think I want to do on that attack? Aside from it being, I want it to hit harder, but I might add some knockback to that attack. Thank you. What if... Okay, so to make it a hit harder, I think I have... but I'm using the same attack, aren't I? Let's find out. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that means on these attacks, I can give... Oh, their damage scale is 0.5. Yeah, let's put that back up. 1.0 damage scale on both of these attacks. Hell yeah. That's gonna hurt. The thing is, it's a double swipe. It's a double swipe. So I'd want it to be done after the attack. So if you got hit by both, it would be a knockback. So what we can do is... Let's think about this. How do I do the knockback? Hold on. Let me go to Thrax. Oh, you just have a knockback thing. Okay, let's just copy this one. Oh, the knockback. Oh, knockback is his. Hold on. I want to see. Headbutt. Wait, what? Chance of knockback do randomly. I want it to be like consistent on the attack so you kind of see it coming if you get hit by it, but I want to see. I have this. E. Why does attack E default do knockback? I forgot. I thought I had it here. Oh wait, I forgot I had a knockback on the attack here. Okay. Right. Now I remember. I was like, I thought it was there, but I didn't remember the exact place. Here, knockback distance. On the second attack, we'll add like 1500 knockback distance. It looks like a data asset, but yellow. Wait, what does? This? Are you talking about this screen? Look at this little guy. This is Thrax. He's one of my bosses. Oh, this. Like a data asset, but yellow. Yeah. These are state trees. That's the state tree icon. Whether or not they'll change it, who knows? But For now, at least. That's State Tree's icon. Clearly very different. Need to get you in below 50% health. Shit. I shouldn't have gone. Okay, we're fine. We made it. Somehow I didn't get hit. Nope. Yeah, I don't know why you froze there. Okay. Now I need you to do the homing booster. Please. Do the attack. Do the attack. See, I want that laser should not be following me like that. I think I need to change something on the laser. Bam! See, now it does homing. If you get hit by that second attack, that second swipe, not homing. It does knockback. I think the knockback's a little too much. Let's tweak the knockback a little down. Maybe like half of that, 750. But now he does knockback on his attack. Do I want to give him knockback on this attack in general? Like a little bit of maybe I should give him a little bit of knockback on his melee attacks. He is a cyber. Maybe he just has a knockback in his attacks. Let's see how that works. Let's say like 300. Just not a lot of knockback on the second hit. Yeah, come at me. Okay, that was the other attack. Please do the other attack, thank you. Yeah. Oh, you know that little bit of knockback was not bad. Maybe I will add that to the other attacks as well. Do it to this attack as well. Come at me. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Looking good. Okay, so we have the homing. I want to see the homing attack at a distance. Is the only last thing. Get him back to under 50% health, and I want to see that attack at a distance. I just want to see him like flying to me. So it's happened like on a shorter range. I want it to be like on. Shit. That attack needs to be tweaked. Yeah. Oh, he goes right into another attack with. He doesn't necessarily have to go into another attack right away, but that was really good. When I hit him, Ideally, I want him to get stunned, probably. But for now, this is good. Okay. So we have the booster going. So the last one is at 25%. Orbital cannons need to spawn. And this is where the fun begins. Last 25%, we get our orbital cannons. Okay. So let's set that up because I'm excited. So I think the way we do this is let's give another variable called like orbital cannon. And when we go to phase 4, phase 5, I mean, we'll set it to be true. Come. And then after the laser is done, do this. And then we just do a custom event. Orbital cannons. Okay. So for you, get a random location and navigatable radius. Origin is get actor location. A radius can be 5,000. Give me the full map, basically. Okay, so we need to do this multiple times. So let's do a for loop. How many do we want spawning? Let's say 10 for this test. Spawn actor from class. Orbital laser. At this location, please. Damage dealer is self. And the damage, yeah, we'll keep it at 1 for now. See how that works. And, oh, we also need to do, yeah, if it's on completion, this will be fine. Perfect. So now we get him to under 25% health. And then we have orbital cannons. Or orbital lasers, as I previously called them. But orbital cannons now sounds cooler. What is that math for? Oh, I still haven't removed the... I said I needed to remove this, but I didn't. You're good. You're out for the night? Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I'm excited. Yeah, I really need to fix that. These things not disappearing. Okay, that's after this. Okay, why Why is this sideways? Why is this facing down?
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh, why? God damn it. Okay. Why is it sideways? God damn. It's fine. We'll look at the cool orbital cannon after the ads. I don't know why it was sideways. It was sideways, I think, last time, but it was displaying right in the viewport, so I ignored it. And I guess on restart, it realized, oh no, sideways is bad. But sideways is definitely what you wanted, right? No. It is not what I wanted. Silly Unreal. I wanted to say silly Unreal tricks are for kids. That just goes to show how good the advertising for that freaking cereal was. I mean, really. To this day, I remember that. Okay. Let's get you under 25%. Yeah, please move away from the wall. Thank you. What? Here. Yeah. Oh, shit. Why did he do the missile attack? Okay, it's fine. I have a health pot. Okay. After this, orbital lasers or orbital cannons. Come on, work fine. Yeah, oh, that's so good. Yes. Why does this one look like this? Ow. I didn't even get to enjoy it enough. It worked. I need to test though if I could get hit by him though. So, the last 25%, you have to, well, ideally avoid getting hit by those, while still dealing with, you know, all the other shenanigans of this guy. It looked like he turned, so I wanted to get behind him. It wasn't the right move. Yes, it hurts. They hurt. They hurt us. go through. That right there. That's terrifying. I love it. Him just like flying at you through one of the layers from a distance. That was awesome. Hey man, welcome in. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Did it look like the Hitman briefcase? What do you mean like it looked like the briefcase? Hold on. I am familiar with the Hitman. Or with Hitman. Agent 77? I forget his number. Like, what do you mean it looked like a briefcase? I don't think he has a very special... Does he have a special briefcase? Did I not know about a special briefcase? There's a bug in the latest Hitman trilogy. What is the bug? Also, yeah, the latest Hitman games were like... The games were like released in parts, weren't they? And that's why it's in 3 parts. Is that what it does? If you throw a briefcase at a target and the target moves, the briefcase will follow you like homing missile. Ah, so in my case, it's intentional. Because the idea is that thing on his back is a booster. I mean, it doesn't look very good, but right, is a booster, and it just boosts him, and he flies at you. And if you hit him, you'll stop the attack. But if you don't, then he will do a lot of damage and knockback, which potentially in this case can knock you back in laser. Which now that I'm thinking about it is pretty good. But now what I want to do is increase the number of lasers. Hitman 1 was basically early access like Baldur's Gate 3. We were perfecting the design and made the best Hitman game ever. Oh. Cool. I've never played the Hitman games. I don't think I've ever played the Hitman games. I've definitely watched people play the Hitman games. But I'm trying to think that if I actually played one ever. I want to say yes, but I can't remember a time when I was actually playing. But for some reason, I want to say yes. But I'm not going to, because again, I can't remember a time. Made 2 training mission and Paris mission. It had plenty of ways to reach and kill target. It's basically a killer sandbox. Yeah. I've seen like I've seen videos where they show like different ways like people kill someone like without using weapons, without this or that. Like I've seen a few videos like that. It's pretty cool. People are, very creative. There's something about the missiles that I think I want to slow them down just a tad. Okay, let me slow down the missiles just a tad. Is it this? No. I think it's this. Because I was keep getting hit by that first missile, and I want to make it so if I'm out of range, I don't have to be as far, or rather, out of range as I am. Cool part is if you bought Hitman 1 and 2, you could play all missions from both games in Hitman 2 with all updates. Same with Hitman 3. Oh, that's cool. So if you have all 3 games, you can just run Hitman 3 and just play the entire story from 3 games. Cool. What if you bought 1 and 3? And for whatever reason, you didn't get 2. Could you still play 1 and 3? I assume so. I mean, to be fair. No idea. Well, I guess now you have to go buy Hitman 1 and 3 and on a new computer and test this. This is clearly very important. Oh, crap. He's doing the laser. You bought all 3 on release date. Big fan of Hitman, then, I take it? Oh, that's better. That's better. I feel like. Why do I feel like I've definitely not played Hitman, but I feel like I did. Why do you get odd that it freezes there also? Okay, I gotta fix that arrow. Also, right after this laser, get ready for maximum orbital cannons. Yes! Oh! Yes! Now we're talking. That's the amount of lasers that I want. Now I'm curious, do I want to put more do I want to put lasers in the previous in phases, the previous phases as well? That layers are still bullshit that I need to fix. Okay, but also these lasers need to go away after he dies. Yeah, let's fix the arrow and let's fix the lasers. Let's set up the lasers. You like the attack, but I think he spins too many times. It would be cool if he would aroundly switch direction at least one time. He faces towards he goes towards the player. So if you like go past the 180-degree line, he will switch directions. So if you're too fast, he will switch directions. So you have to be in that sweet spot where you're not too far away and you're not too close. If you're too close to him, you don't want it to be productive. Yeah, I might change that up. It is a good suggestion. I might change it up. Players will choose that. Yeah, but that's usually how that goes in those kind of games, right? Anytime there's a laser, you just go stand next to the enemy and just walk around. It's not hard to miss, right? Piety and Path of Exile, same thing. It's not meant to be like a challenging mechanic, but it's like if you're in range and he starts doing that and you don't get there in time, it can be pretty devastating. But if you keep behind him, you can force him to never aim at you. Yeah. I can increase the speed of the laser also, or the speed of the turning. But yes, you can absolutely make it so if you keep running around at the right angle, he'll never hit you. But I don't want it to be guaranteed hit either, so. Okay, on. I'm looking at the wrong thing, that's why. Here. We do the beam attack. I need... Oh, okay, hold on. Who did I do this with? I did this with somebody. Was it with you? Or with you? I don't remember, but okay. So how do we set this up? Oh, you know what we could probably do? I wonder if it'd work. Is on hold attack. Basically, we never trigger this. What if we did override on state completed? If it failed or stopped, then we'll do this. Let's see if that'll work. You should pick direction based on the shorter path and just ignore player movement. Just spin around, sometimes reverse direction to surprise player. That's actually a pretty good idea. Instead of going based on the player, he goes... Yeah, because right now, he rotates based on the player. But if he just randomly turns around, that would make it more interesting. I like that a lot, actually. You working on that flying car game? You spent an entire evening working on an engine sound because you fell in love with the Doppler effect? Oh, Doppler effect sounds familiar. What is the Doppler effect? Wait, what's the Doppler effect? Because it's an audio thing? It's not what I thought it was. No, light waves. Nope. No idea what you're doing. Arrow fixed, hopefully. And what was the other thing we want to do? I'm gonna increase the speed on this just a little bit back. I was 30. Yeah, let's try this. When you're on a racing track, cars sound differently when they approach, when they move. Ah, okay, that is the Doppler effect. Yes. Yep. But, I mean, that's true. Just even on the streets. And yeah, if you. How do you do that in Unreal? Oh, I meant to... wait. Maybe I want a little bit more speed on those. Just a little bit... although, I mean, it was fine. Yeah, I need to get him to transition mid-attack, so let's get him load. Should be fine. I need him to do an attack. Shit, doesn't work. Okay. You have sound cue. You used it instead of playing directly in what? You can build graphs with effects and stuff. Oh, you can tell like when someone's moving away using a sound cue and stuff like that? And meta sounds? Cool. So okay, so this doesn't work. Oh, I do have an arrow, attack arrow decal. I thought I did. Get attack arrow decal. Convert to value get. Destroy actor. It's not valid, just continue on. You know, repeating sounds and want to be less annoying, so you can add small change in pitch. Yeah, that's very often. I mean, you should always pretty much add a variation in pitch, I think, because otherwise it's too repetitive. Yeah, I do that for all my sounds. Yeah, Doppler effect, and it will work in relation to player controller. Cool. Did not know that. Good to know. Can you do, yeah. Okay. Next up, I also need to stop active movement. I do stop active movement, but I don't do set velocity to 0. Set velocity to 0. I should just do a sequence, honestly, here. And then just do this as a sequence. That's gonna be better for organization. And create a sound cue asset for sound effects and then use them directly, and you get carrious effects for free. Cool. Fall off distance if you want sound to depend on location. I see. Yeah, I use sound cues in my environment, but I didn't realize you can do like a different sound based off whether it's like going towards or away. I think that's really cool. So this should fix the error problem. What's the other thing we want to do aside from changing how the laser changes? And I said I wanted to fix 2 things. What's the other thing I want to fix? I know I need to fix the laser still. I didn't wait for... I rushed. Oh, this is literally called a no-call Doppler. Oh, well, there you go. Does it just modify the sound like it's supposed to, or do you have to put in a second sound? Out of curiosity. Like, you make it play a completely different sound. It modifies your sound. Nice. Yes. Okay, so now he stops entirely. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Okay. Good. Let's change the spinning laser. Oh, that's right. I want to destroy all the orbital cannons on death. That's right. Because I already forgot to do that. So let's do a variable orbital cannons. Can array. And on death, orbital cannon array for each loop. This reactor. Yeah. You use sound cue and change pitch whenever a monster HP runs low. Make it sound more desperate or something. I'll need to look into that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know enough about sound stuff to know how to do that. So I didn't even think about that until you said it. Oh, that's cool. The one thing I don't like is when you change the pitch, it changes the speed. Right? If you increase the pitch, the speed of it will shorten. And if you decrease the pitch, it'll be longer, or vice versa. But sometimes you just want to decrease the pitch but keep it the same length, or increase the pitch but keep it the same length. That's okay. But it's good to know that you can do that. I didn't know you can do that. So laser attack. Okay. Makes you sound less calm during a fight. I probably won't do that now because I just don't have enough sounds to even just put on every animation to begin with. But that's very good to know for the future. So we are doing this. Here we're doing a trace. No, this is the laser beam. Hold on, no. I don't think I actually need to look at the laser beam. Where? Oh, here it is. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a linear interpolation to the player. And so what I could do is just rotate a certain speed in a random direction, positive or negative, and swap as recommended. To do that, we will wait for ads.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Actually, while ads are going, I'll be right back, and then we will set that up, because that sounds awesome. Peekaboo! I'm back. I know, run. Basically, have everything. Just you just stop reacting to player movement during attack. Yeah, and then add in that switch randomly. Yep. I don't know about one time. It could be more interesting if it was like potentially multiple times, potentially not. We'll see. I'm gonna basically remove this and yeah, set it up. And then I could just give it a really low chance to swap it. Okay, let's do this. So basically we need to do get actor rotation. And then I want to add get game time in second. Can someone please explain to me why it's called delta time or delta seconds, but here it's get time in seconds? Yes, it's the same thing. Oh no, hold on, it's not get game. No, it's different. What's the delta seconds one? I forget what it's called. It's not get game time in seconds. It's a different one. Anyway, whatever. I'll use this one. Also, it's not plus. It's multiply. Why did I write plus? Yeah, but it's not get delta seconds, is what I mean. Right? Get delta time is not right. Get delta. Get world delta seconds. There it is. Get world delta seconds versus just delta seconds. It's different. Actually, I'm just gonna use that one. There you go. Oh, I know why. It's because I want to do an add here. This goes in here. So how much per second are we gonna want to move? How many degrees per second? 90 degrees every second. That's gonna be really fast, but let's find out how it looks. Oh, it's actually not that fast. Okay. I take it back. $180. Now it's probably too fast. Yeah, that's too fast. That's too fast. Here's the problem with this method, and this is not really a problem with this method. Is with the other one, once you got hit, I guess once you got hit, he would stay on you, and that's also bad. Whereas C++ thing, function belongs to your world mode. That's why it's called this way in Blueprint. That's why they added the word world here instead of just get delta seconds. It's always C++ ruins everything. See, keep telling people C++ is the worst. And just no one believes me. Yeah, let's see this 120. $120 is still very easy. So I think it needs to be faster. Let's go. 180 is too much. Let's go in between 150. Blueprints become annoying with time? How so? Like what specifically about them becomes annoying? And they have bugs? I mean, to be fair, everything has bugs. This apartment complex probably has bugs. I haven't run into any, but I'm sure it has some. Okay. That's the speed I want. So I am running around. I'm still a little faster. But if he switches now randomly. Okay. How do we want it to switch? What we can do is check if here, I'm gonna put this inside inside a function. That would be bad. I want to just... Oh, can I do this? Oh, I can just do this. Oh, I didn't know I can do this. Cool. Just make both of them numbers. Well, I guess I just need a random float and range, which would automatically make it so the other one be a float. So I want to be... Well, I don't want to do this on tick. Set timer by event. Looping every half second. Swap laser direction. Get random float in range. 0.5. Oh no, 0 to 1. I need to pick a random 0 to 1. And then if this is less than, let's say 0.25, 25% chance every half a second to swap it. I just need a laser direction. Uh, that'll work. You'll actually do a switch? Yeah, but that's consistent. I want it to be random. So the start you roll, do a switch to... Yeah, that makes it consistent. This gives me a chance of randomly swapping every half a second it's going, which I like. So now we can do a select here. And there's also a chance of it being in the opposite direction from the get-go. Let's find out. Come here. Okay. Swap to me. Oh, okay. Okay. So a couple of things I want to do. Thing one is I kind of want to increase the size of the laser. I'll be honest. Thing two is maybe not have this 0.25. Let's do clearly, or every half second. Let's do every second. Come here, big guy. There we go. Let's see it. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yep. He got me off guard. Okay. Okay. Let's do that again. It is definitely more difficult to Also, the fact that he stops when I think he's not supposed to, when he hasn't hit me, there's a problem there. Again, there he goes. He goes off the edge. The bigger laser, I think, is also a good choice. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. I like that. I think I need to slow it down a bit because he's catching up a little too fast. Let's slow it just a tad. Instead of 150, it'll be like 140. Okay. Yeah, this is the fantastic suggestion. Yeah, but what I don't want is if he didn't turn there, I would be 100% guaranteed to get hit. What I want to avoid is guarantee hits where you are, going to get damaged no matter what. Like it's out of your control. So I want to slow it down. So if you keep running, right, I want the thing that kills you to be it swapping direction. Not okay. So now I can go. I think now, too much or too little. 145. Yeah, I want it to be that you messed up and you got caught off guard by the switch direction. Not that you kept running correctly and then still he caught up to you. Yeah, if you're far away, you're screwed. Yeah, of course. Right now I'm playing as a melee weapon, but of course there's a projectile weapon, in which case, yeah, I potentially could be absolutely screwed. Yep. Yeah, I think that speed was good. That's definitely a bullshit laser that I need to fix. That bullshit laser I need to fix. I'm gonna try it one more time with the big laser just to confirm. Okay. Okay. I mean, honestly, if you're in a good position, maybe I go back to the 150. I could have dashed. One thing you know what? I'm going back to the 150. I'm going back to the speed it was. Because I could have dashed, I realized. I could have gone away with it when I got hit. Right there, he shouldn't have paused. I mean, he hit... Oh, I know what's happening. He hits me, but I'm in invulnerability frames. Oh, I dashed the wrong way, but yeah. That's fine. I always have a way of dashing, because I can dash through the laser. That bull. Let me actually try dashing through the laser. I theoretically should be able to. Because I'm in vulnerability frames. Crap. Yeah, I can dash through it. I can just dash through the laser. So that's the other problem. That is one downside to having him always rotate and not face towards the player. Is so what I potentially need to do is increase the damage. I potentially could increase the damage of the laser. That would make it so you don't want to mess around. I mean, but if you're if you're good with timing it, and I'm gonna be changing the invulnerability frames on that later because it's too much right now. If you're good at timing it, I think you should be rewarded. So I think that's fun. You make the laser wider, so even if you dash, you can still get a hit. Unless you're perfect. Yeah. I'm going to do that potentially. But I'm definitely going to be modifying the invulnerability frames. Because right now, it's almost the entire dash. To be fair, the dash is like almost a teleport. But I think the dash right now is mostly invulnerability frames. We can actually check right now. I'm using this one. Yeah, I have invulnerability for the majority. The last frame here basically doesn't have invulnerability. So what we can do here is start at 1. I can have invulnerability for this. Now this is not 2, it's 2 frames of the animation. It's not 2 frames, you know, here. But you can see how fast. I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm using. I mean, actually, I should check. Oh, I got it. Is he hitting me? Oh yeah, he's hitting me. I think I need to change the radius as well. Let me check. Am I using the right one just to confirm? Yeah, dash quick. Yep. Excellent. Okay. So I feel a little bit less invulnerability, which is going to be good. And yeah, I could increase the radius even more, which might be a good idea. In which case, I need to increase effect radius to 300 might be too much. Let's check. Actually, for 1 frame. Looks like a Death Star laser hit. It's like a taser. True. Yeah, the damage on it probably needs to be tweaked. Not probably, just needs to be tweaked. Is he hitting himself? He's hitting himself. Why is he hitting himself? He should be ignoring himself. It's right there. Actors to ignore. Self. Why is he hitting himself? What? What? I have actors to ignore self. What the shit? Oh, no. He's hitting the ground. He's hitting the laser is so big, he's hitting the ground. That's why. I mean, if I turn off the fact that it shrinks and grows to like walls and stuff, if I stop this, I just have it be like whatever size it is. Last little check for tonight, I think. But I need to increase the range of it, obviously. Or change the hitbox to a ball. Ooh. That's smart. I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah. Well, said to be a box collision. I like the bigger size laser. That it looks awesome. And then we'll need to fix the small laser for just like being like, no, fuck you, and just facing towards the player as it shoots. It used to be based off of the the enemy's direction, not the player, wherever that is. And I think it's because I said this fine look at rotation when I shouldn't be doing fine look at rotation. Yeah, I'll need to set that up. Really how we can learn Unreal from your videos and give small advice. Hey, that advice is pretty big. It's definitely a lot more interesting with the rotation and all this stuff. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. You know, we all help each other grow. Or we can pretend to, you know, either way. Anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. And hopefully we'll wrap up the escapades of this guy once and for all. I keep kind of saying that we might wrap it up all week, but it is what it is. Yeah, hopefully. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific as always for some more chaos and shenanigans. Have a good night, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.